Part 7. The Suitor and the Future. Raskolnikov continued reading the letter from his mother. His eyes moved across the small, careful handwriting. His mother's voice seemed to speak to him from the paper. He kept reading. Let me tell you about the man Dounia will marry. His name is Pyotr Petrovich Luzin. He is a counselor. That means he has a good position in the government. He also has a second government post, so he has 2 official jobs. He is a man with money. He is a man with connections. He is a serious and a capable person. He is distantly related to Marfa Petrovna. It was Marfa Petrovna who introduced us to him. I think she wanted to do something good for Dounia after everything that happened. This was her way of helping. First, Pyotr Petrovich expressed through Marfa Petrovna a wish to meet us. We agreed, and he came to our house. He was correct and polite. We had coffee together, we talked. The very next day, he sent us a letter. In the letter, he made a formal proposal of marriage to Dounia. He asked for a quick and clear answer. He is a busy man, he has no time to wait. He needs to travel to Petersburg soon, and he wants to arrange everything before he leaves. Of course, at first we were very surprised. Everything happened so fast. We talked about it for a whole day. We thought carefully. Pyotr Petrovich is 45 years old. He is not young, but he looks acceptable. He is not unpleasant to look at. He is a respectable man in appearance and in behavior. However, I must say honestly that he seems a little cold sometimes. He also seems a little proud of himself. But perhaps this is only how he seems at first. Perhaps when you know him better, he is different. I do not want to judge too quickly. He spoke to us about himself. He said he is a practical man. He said he supports the new ideas of the young generation. He said he is against old prejudices. He talked quite a lot. He seems to enjoy being listened to. But this is not the worst fault a man can have. Now, I must tell you something important about Dounia. Before she said yes to this marriage, she thought about it for a whole night. She did not sleep. She got out of bed and walked up and down the room in the dark. All night she walked and thought. Then she knelt in front of the icon and she prayed for a long time. In the morning, she told me her decision. She said yes. I want you to understand this, Rodia. Dounia is not marrying for love. There is no great love between them. But Dounia is wise. She is patient. She is strong. She believes that love can grow. She believes that she can make this marriage a good and honest one. She is ready to work hard for a good life with this man. She believes he will respect her, and that she will respect him. That is what she is hoping for. But there is another reason why this marriage is important. A reason that concerns you directly. My dear Rodia, listen carefully. Pyotr Petrovich Luzhin is planning to move to Petersburg. He wants to open a legal office there. He works in law. He handles civil cases and commercial cases. He is very good at his work. He recently won an important case. He also has business before the Senate in Petersburg, so he will be there very soon. Dounia and I believe that Pyotr Petrovich can help you very much. He needs a secretary for his office. A secretary is someone who helps with paperwork and office work. Dounia thinks that you could work for him. You study law at the university. This is exactly the right preparation for such work. If you work for him, you will earn money. You will learn. You will build your career. Dounia is very excited about this plan. She thinks about it all the time. Of course, we have not spoken to Pyotr Petrovich directly about all these plans. We have not said, please help our Rodia, please give him a job, please pay for his studies. We have not said these things. We do not want to be pushy, and also, We want you to meet him as an equal. We want him to respect you from the beginning. We want him to see who you are himself and to form his own opinion. He actually said this himself. He said that a man must see another man with his own eyes before he can judge him. So you will meet each other, and he will see that you are clever and capable. But quietly, between ourselves, Donia and I believe it will all work out. Donia is sure that she can influence him for the good. She is confident in herself. And why not? She is wonderful. She is clever and kind and strong. Any man would listen to her. Pyotr Petrovich himself said one thing about marriage that I must tell you. It was not very polite, but I think he did not say it to be cruel. He said that when a man marries, he prefers to marry a woman who has no money, because then the wife understands that she owes a good life to her husband. He said the husband should be the benefactor. He should be the one who provides everything. The wife should be grateful to him. This is how he thinks about marriage. I told Donia what I thought about this comment. I said it sounded a little rude. Donia said that words are not deeds. She said what matters is how he actually behaves, not what he says in conversation. She is probably right. And now, my dearest Rhodia, I must tell you the best news of all. This news I saved for the end of the letter. Are you ready? We are coming to Petersburg. Yes, Donia and I are going to come to you. We are going to see you. We have not been together for almost 3 years. 3 years, Rhodia! That is a very long time. And soon we will be together again. We will embrace you. We will see your face. Donia said that she would be ready to marry anyone just to be able to see you again. She was joking, of course, but you can hear her love for you in those words. We will travel to Petersburg as soon as Pyotr Petrovich tells us he is ready. He will go there first. He needs a few days to settle himself and find rooms. Then he will write to us, and we will come. It will be very soon. It could be in 1 week, maybe less, maybe more, but very soon. The journey will not be very expensive. It is only 90 versts from our town to the railway station. We already spoke with the driver. We know he will take us to the station for a good price. From there, Donia and I will travel by train, 3rd class. It will be fine. We are not afraid of 3rd class. I also want to try to send you some money before we come. Now that everyone knows Donia will marry a respectable man, people trust me more. Afanasy Ivanovich will lend me money against my pension. I think I can send you 25 or 30 rubles. It is not much, but it will help you until we arrive. Rhodia, my dear boy, please take care of yourself. Please eat. Please sleep. I worry about you all the time. I think about your health. I think about your soul. I am afraid sometimes that you have lost your faith. There are many new ideas in the world now. Cold ideas, ideas without God, ideas without prayer. I am afraid these ideas have reached you. If they have, please remember how you were as a child. Do you remember? Your father was alive then. You were small. You used to kneel at my knee and say your prayers. How happy we all were. How warm and safe that time was. Pray, my Rhodia. Believe in God's mercy. He is watching over you even now, even in that cold city, even in your difficult days. I embrace you with all my heart. Your mother, who loves you more than life itself, Pulcheria Raskolnikov. When Raskolnikov finished reading the letter, his face was wet. He had been crying while he read. The tears came by themselves. He did not choose to cry. They just came. But by the time he reached the end of the letter, his face had changed. The tears were gone. His face was now white and cold and hard. His lips had a bitter smile on them. It was not a happy smile. It was a painful, angry, ugly smile. He put the letter down. He lay back on his pillow, old and thin and dirty. He lay there and he thought. He thought for a long time. The room was very quiet. Only the sounds of the street came up from outside. His heart beat fast. His head was full of thoughts, many thoughts, difficult thoughts, heavy thoughts. He thought about Donia. His sister was going to marry this man Lucian to help him. She was sacrificing herself for him. She was selling her life for 30 rubles and a secretary job. She was doing this because of him, because of Raskolnikov, because he had no money, because he had no boots, because he could not take care of himself. He thought about his mother, his old, tired, kind mother. She borrowed money from merchants. She could not sleep at night because of worry. She was coming to Petersburg with hope in her heart. He thought about himself. What was he? He was nothing. He lay on a dirty sofa. He had no money. He had no food. He had no boots. He thought big thoughts. He wanted a fortune. He talked about thinking, but thinking earned nothing. Thinking produced nothing. And his sister would marry a man she did not love. For him, the room felt smaller and smaller. The yellow walls pressed in from all sides. The low ceiling seemed to come down closer and closer. He could not breathe well. He felt trapped. He felt like an animal in a cage. He stood up. He took his old hat from the table. He put it on his head. He went to the door. He went out. He walked out into the street without thinking about where he was going. He had forgotten to be afraid of meeting people. Before this, he always felt a kind of fear when he went outside. He was afraid of meeting people he knew. He was afraid of conversations. He was afraid of faces. But right now he had forgotten all that fear. His mind was too full of other things. He walked in the direction of Vasilievsky Island. He walked along the big prospect. He walked fast, as if he was going somewhere important. But he was not going anywhere. He had no destination. He just walked. He walked, and his lips moved. He was talking to himself. He said words quietly. He said words aloud. People on the street heard him and looked at him strangely. Some of them thought he was drunk. He was not drunk. He was thinking. He was always like this. When his thoughts became very heavy, he walked. He walked and he talked to himself. His mind worked better when his body moved. The streets of the city moved around him, but he did not see them. He saw only the thoughts inside his head. And these thoughts were dark. These thoughts were difficult. These thoughts were about justice and about sacrifice and about what a person must do when life becomes impossible. What do you do when someone you love sacrifices herself for you? What do you do when you have nothing but you are supposed to be the hope of your family? What do you do? Raskolnikov walked and walked. The city moved around him. The sky was gray above him. The river was somewhere nearby. He walked and thought and walked. And somewhere in those thoughts, deep down, there was an idea. A terrible idea. An idea he had been trying not to think about for a very long time. But now, it was harder to push away. He kept walking.
Подпишись, пожалуйста, или хотя бы поставь лайк. Один лайк не меняет мир, но меняет путь того, кто делится смыслом.